What up, me and my kicks?
What's up, man? You got stuck? Hello?
Yeah, I think he froze.
Uh-oh.
No, he good. He probably don't have the sound right though. You gonna have to start it over. I don't even hear the sound. Can we not hear it until it's done playing?
Can y'all hear me or not?
I can.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Am I decent on? Yeah, I see myself. I'm decent.
You good, brother?
All right. Shit's about to get annoying real fast.
All right. Welcome everybody to another edition of Soul Center on the SHPN network. You know what I'm saying? Today's special guest, you know what I'm saying? We have Keep Pushing Kicks and Hegotkickz. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of kicks going on the show today. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
We're gonna get it. All right, but hey, first thing we want to do is make sure that we go around the table and introduce everybody. First thing I want to do is thank everyone for showing up, you know what I'm saying, today, you know what I'm saying, for the show, taking out your time, out your day to make sure everything is going okay. So first thing, man, to my right, let's go get it.
Talking about me?
To your right.
What's going on, everybody? Right? What's going on, everybody? Keep Pushing Kicks. Do YouTube. Been on here for a little bit now. Do shoe reviews and everything like that. Based out of Chicago. I'm just excited to, be invited to come on here with these guys and everything like that. And I appreciate the opportunity, man. And we're gonna have a good time.
What is up, YouTube? This is Hegotkickz. No, I'm just playing. But I just want y'all to know I'm grateful y'all had me on and everything. I always like to help people out, especially people that I know and actually know personally. Definitely super dope. All y'all know me as the 4 King or 4 God. Don't nobody got me in the 4. Is what it is. But got early reviews for everybody. Got a ton of stuff coming, so just stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we got the two early review kings up in here. That's who y'all two is, man. Y'all the early review.
Yes.
I'm the 4 God.
The 4 God, yes he is.
What's going on YouTube? It's your favorite YouTuber, me and my kicks. Follow me on all forms of social media at me and my kicks. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button, man, whenever you get a chance.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bo Kicks, the biggest shoe in the game. YouTube rookie, that's on my mama. And just happy to have these guys both on the panel. I watch you guys for a long time. Under my government name, mostly.
Somebody got an Amber Alert going on.
Amber Alert?
Chicago.
Who's that?
Chicago.
Chicago for real?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I just closed it out. I don't know what it said. My bad.
Hopefully we get that out there so we can find whoever missing. But for sure, I've watched you guys for a long time. I can say honestly, keep pushing from the birth of your channel since I was a Unbreakable fan. So since day one, I've been supporting you. Hegotkickz for a long time as well under my government name, Glenn Kirk. So you probably don't recognize it, but I've been watching you for a long time as well, and I'm glad to have these guys on. They being modest though, because I think Keep Pushing is almost at 4K.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And Hegotkickz, he damn near hitting 20. So
yeah,
these
man.
guys are some heavy hitters in the game, man, and I'm happy to have you guys on, man. Thank you for blessing us with y'all presence.
For sure. Hey, and everyone that's on the panel, man. If you guys are in the chat, I greatly appreciate y'all in the chat. Everyone's links to their YouTube is off in the description. I try to make sure that I put their links off in the description. So their link to their YouTube channels are off in the description. Make sure you guys hit them up. Sub up if you haven't subbed up yet, man.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So first thing that I want to talk about today, of course, we already know. I won't even say the elephant in the room because the elephant is out of the house right now. it's basically, the looting that's going on. I want to ask you guys' opinion, what's going on with it. I know you guys are being affected by it just as much as everyone else is, but for you guys, it hits a little closer to home. You know what I'm saying? So I want to, get you guys' opinions on it. What y'all think?
As in like what? As in like everything going on in the world?
I'll just leave it up to you. This platform here, I would tell you this. It's say what you want, you say how you feel. I'm not gonna hold no judgment. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that the stuff that's going on, you know what I'm saying, as far as like people hitting stores and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That stuff there. I put it to you like this. So like I'm in Austin, Texas. I know we're not. I'm gonna say that we're not looting as bad as other places, and it's not getting hit as hard as other places. But the stuff is still going on. And of course, they're holding people accountable and finding it. But there's one little shopping area that we have around here. They got hit. That has Target. The Kids Foot Locker, the Champs, and the Foot Lockers. You know what I'm saying? They all in one little area, one little shopping center, and they all got hit. You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, I know those people that work in that store, in those stores. So that just really kind of messed up my groove thing, if I do say so. But that stuff hits home, and then you got these other people that's looting. And I wouldn't even say that. Never mind. I'm not going to incriminate that person. So, but I'm just saying, stuff like that. What are you guys' opinions on it?
You got it, Alan, right quick. I'll go to you.
I mean, it's unfortunate everything that's going on, man. I feel like a lot of things are getting handled the wrong way. I've never been the one to say, more violence and everything like that will solve the violence. I watched a Facebook live stream here. I was here at my home, and Facebook live stream got shared to me. And it was literally somebody with a camera in their hand running around the place where I shop and do my shoe stuff and take my kids, and we go grocery shopping in that area, everything like that. And I saw it literally just like crumble, man. It was very sad. It was legit sad. And like the whole time I'm just shaking my head like it doesn't need to happen like this, Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is at this point. I guess we just we rebuild. And we try to be better for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's kind of like reiterating the same thing with me. Like, I mean, honestly, like everything going in the world today, it needs to change. There needs to be a change. And, I'm from the deep South. I've seen this stuff my whole life. So, and, a lot of people didn't believe it was going on and everything. And, now it's being videotaped and you can prove it. And, that's the big thing now. I've seen this my whole life, and it needs to be a change. But the stuff like Alan was saying, like the whole like looting and stuff like that. Not gonna say any product or anything is more important than anybody's life, but also people have to work and have livelihoods as well, and sucks. But I mean, it's part of it. I saw a live stream too. I'm not gonna say what store or anything, but I saw a car go through a storefront, and they literally, the only things left in that store is tables.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, who knows what's gonna happen to that staff? Will they just close the store down and now they don't have a job, or who knows? But, it is what it is. I think it's a little different here in Louisville because we have another case just like, everything else that's going on where, people aren't being held accountable for their wrongdoing. And, hopefully eventually justice comes for Brianna and, hopefully justice because, everybody's saying all the officers were charged for George. That's not really justice. Justice is a guilty.
Yes, exactly. And
I mean, anybody charged, I can be charged for something, but I can be not guilty of it. And it goes away.
You're right.
Yeah. My whole thing with that, I'm in the same place with that, with you guys. With I would say one of my issues is, like you're saying, being charged with it is one thing, being indicted is one thing, but if these guys get off or they don't get any punishment, I'm just hoping things just don't erupt and blow up like it did with Rodney King stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It already did.
No,
That's where we at. Matter of fact,
what I'm saying is
we're past it. To be honest,
we're already past that. But what I'm saying is, you look at the stuff that people are doing now. They haven't even went to court yet. Imagine what happens once they go to court.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I hope it doesn't happen, because
I see what you're saying.
The problem is we want accountability. And it doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Hispanic. I don't care what your nationality is. It's always about accountability. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with it. There's no accountability for the things that you're doing wrong, because everyone messes up. Everyone fucks up. Everyone makes mistakes. But in order to move on, you have to have that accountability. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way as when I run my household. You know, it's accountability and respect. And if you don't have that, then things go awry. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm hoping things go out the right way. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think the world is actually videotaped now and everything. Like
it was videotaped with Friday King too, but.
Yeah, but you know, LA, they're always been corrupt.
Hella corrupt.
Facts. Big
Hella. hey, the police did the hit on Biggie. Hella corrupt.
Yeah, true.
Hey, my opinion on that, man, is I just hope it brings all of us together. I hope everybody being able to see everything clearly brings everybody together. I know there's still a lot of people holding on to a lot of BS and trying to be blind about it, but it's almost impossible at this point now. So I would say the clarity that's going to come through from it, I could already see a lot of people I never expected to talk out on it. I seen Batista on IG speaking out on it. I seen all kind of different people. So man, it's headed in a good direction. We don't know when it's going to end. As far as the peaceful protests, I would say keep your knee on their neck. You know what I mean? And everything else, all the drama and everything, you got to know it's other people you're infecting when you go that route. But try not to do it that way, because you don't know who you targeting. I've seen Flight Club got broken into. That's like a business like that is you can't put another order in. You know what I mean? You might be affecting that guy on a totally different level. So hopefully we can move past that and
whoever did
it's gonna mean something. It's gonna mean something. I just needed to mean something.
Club, yeah, they affected a lot of people because Flight Club said they weren't paying nobody back.
It's consignment, right?
Wow.
That's my point. So you got a lot of faces that you don't even see who the face of a certain business is. That, you know, in Sacramento, I think it's called.
We lost you.
That's that off. Lost you.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties, yeah. But it's called Kicks Unlimited. They got broken into. That's like a consignment shop. Another place called Phenom. That's where Wear Testers gets a lot of his pairs from. Chris from Wear Testers. That got broken into. That guy, you know, places like that. You can have contracts and get shoes directly from Jordan Brand. But you got to remember, like, some of these businesses, you know, some of these business owners, whether it's a restaurant or they sell clothes or sneakers or something, they go out and they go buy all their inventory themselves, man. You know, so you gotta be careful about some of the moves you make. I know it's not a lot of intentional shit happening, and then we got like you know, the hidden anarchists and all. I know y'all see all that. We all woke to that shit. So, you know, this is gonna be a different moment right now. Nobody's going for the BS. They snatching cans of spray paint out of people's hands and all that. So we ain't rocking with that. We're not going for that this time around. People gonna see it. It's gonna be clear, and we gonna make sure it means something this time. It has to mean something this time. It's too much behind it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I was a seller and if Flight Club told me something like that, then you know that should be a warning for future sellers. Don't sell to Flight Club, because you know they got insurance. They're gonna get some money back from whatever was stole, and you know for them not to pay it back to the people that's consigning with them. You know, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, but even
like
with their, I was gonna say, even with their insurance, how does insurance decide how much goes towards a certain pair? Maybe, you know, they had a Travis Scott one that was selling for $900, you know, 2 months ago, but maybe it's selling for, you know, $2,000 right now, but they're gonna get that $900. It's not, I don't know. It's weird.
I think how it sets up is like, like, hey, like you could say I got $500,000 worth of shoes, and then you pay based off that money amount. So like if you lose anything or something like that happens, then you get that money back, as opposed to, because, obviously as you say, the money fluctuates. So you got to like probably pay on an amount as opposed to each individual shoe. But,
yeah, that's a different type of insurance. So when you used to have all that type of inventory, you're already going to be compensated. Well, not necessarily compensated, but you're thinking about how much you have potentially have, and that's how much insurance you're going to have to pay for. So either way it goes, I mean, they're still going to win. But for them to say that they're not paying the people at least back the money that they put into it, it's almost like they just deboning, in my opinion. So
I think a lot of it has to do with because it's technically not their product.
That might be a loophole too that they might be trying to use, and insurance they always try to get out of paying. So
because I mean, in technicality, it isn't theirs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's probably all in their terms of service and agreements and everything like that. Like Top said just in the chat right here, P-Town Kicks and other smaller shops, they giving their customers the money back. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably, maybe they could just refund them retail, because who's to say, I bought the Travis Scott, but I paid $500 for it on release day, and now it's worth, $900. The shop probably won't give you the $900.
You're not getting that, yeah.
And is there a way for you to prove that you spent $500? I'll give you the $175 that it costs on release day. It's just a sticky situation, man.
It's a cold situation, man, and I people got to remember that. You know what I mean? While you out there doing the looting, I'm not saying all protesters for show. That's another problem that people having is generalizing. You can't generalize people. We can't generalize the police.
It's not the protesters
because there's good and there's bad. We can't generalize the people that's out there because there's protesters, people from church factions. There's anarchists. There's hidden white supremacists, like all kind of bullshit. So we can't generalize. We know it's good people on both sides of the spectrum. And I just for it to count and for it to mean something, they could be as pissed as they want to be, and they could go for no bullshit. I definitely don't want them to go for no bullshit. You know what I mean?
I will say this though: if I was a dude that got my Air Max stolen from Flight Club, I'm gonna go take $20,000 out of their ass.
Say it again.
Big facts, bro. The Air Max.
The Air Max. Dude got his Air Max stolen. They were on consignment. I would go.
That's bullshit.
I would with $20,000 worth of ass, and I don't know.
Hey, I would be all in Flight Club door, yard, driveway. Hey, let's go. I need my money.
And the crazy thing is that a lot of cats out here, they only got the left shoe. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they put on display, they don't even get the pair.
What's the point of that?
Y'all just being annoying. You're not even making a difference. You just being
facts. Big facts. So my man,
I didn't know that's how it works. So they when they go consignment, they give them one shoe.
No, guys that run into the store and you put the shoe on display, like at a Foot Locker. It's only one shoe on display. It's not a pair. So
it's only one.
Ran in there and they snatched
that's fucking stupid.
Plastic, and then they ran back out. They like, I could get $50 for this. For I don't know this purple lobster.
It's a dirt fiend move.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, man. It's
although that Air Mag, they got all of that. They got all of that. Hey, dude said stay down till you come up. I was like, bro, I guess.
Hell no. I would be hot. I'm just saying, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Hey, would you buy it from him if he was selling it for the low?
No.
I don't think I got the heart to do it, man.
I don't.
It's my conscience.
So he's stuck with it now.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna buy it, but you gotta look at it. If you gotta look at it, people like us, you know what I'm saying, we know the integrity of, you know what I'm saying, purchasing from different people and stuff like that. So it's almost like if one of your family members is doing drugs and they come up to you and ask you for some, like, nah, man, I'm not gonna do that. It's just some things you just be like, nah, I'm good.
Did you guys see the pair of the purple Friends and Family Travis Scott 4s?
Somebody got them?
Yeah. Somebody got them?
Somebody sold them on StockX for $2,000.
That's it?
That's it.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad. That's
they going for like 20 grand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2 grand ain't nothing.
Somebody stole them and put it on StockX. And
now, okay, that's a flip to the whole thing. Now, does StockX have a responsibility to be saying something? Because if Detroit was going many and everybody ran up his StockX, they'd be mad as shit right now, you know?
Yeah, no, StockX should have the responsibility. It was only a couple of shops that even would have that type of stock. You know?
Right. Friends and family. Easy to track when it's friends and family. Come on now.
Sneakers would be like $2,000. I know
that wasn't no sneakerhead.
Definitely
wasn't no sneakerhead.
I know the buyer was like, "Oh snap! I won!" Like, yes, you know, he got authentic for 2 racks.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I'd have ran across it, and I don't even really mess with StockX like that. If I'd have ran across it for 2 bands, I'd have been like, "This can't be real." I'm just saying, kind of red flags kind of go off, and it'd be like.
But you would have tried it though.
I definitely would have tried it. I'm gonna own it. I definitely would have tried it. I'm just like click, click, click.
He said he's selling. Top said he's selling for $1,400.
The Mags, the Air Mags.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but it was hilarious because like he posted on Facebook, like now you're going to jail because now everybody knows.
Yeah, you idiot. For real. As soon as it calmed down and everybody can get back to what they're getting back to, it will be charges.
Oh yeah, they're already getting them because we have I don't know where you guys are, but we have like one of those little busted papers where you go online and see it. It's like 3 pages full of people.
I'm saying.
So the thing
is, this ain't worth
doing
it.
all that,
you know what I mean?
You know, there's cameras. Come on, there's cameras everywhere.
Right. It ain't worth it in the long run, you know.
It's definitely not.
Yeah,
definitely.
Hey, I just want to let everybody know too. Keep pushing kicks, man. He did something pretty dope. He altered his YouTube channel logo.
Oh,
you know, he got the hoodie and he holding the 2 shoes. Like,
yes, I saw that today.
You know, the Black Lives Matter in there. I want to
on his IG. I saw
that's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
Definitely respect for that.
I'll be honest, man. I saw other YouTubers' videos, like Jock Slade.
Man,
you know, he didn't say a word in that video, but he said so much.
I'll be right back.
Yes.
Okay, bro. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen Jock Slade's video, I forget the title, but it's like The Burden of My Skin or something like that.
Yes,
man.
I'm gonna check it out.
Hey, definitely check that out, man. The whole 6 minutes 47 seconds, I believe it was.
Yeah,
you seen it? Hegotkickz?
I haven't. I saw the title and everything, but I was at work, so
yeah. I mean, it's powerful, man. Like if you just look in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to spoil the video for you, but just watch it and just look in his eyes, man. And you'll feel it. You'll feel it.
Jock's a real, like, dope dude, too. So, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You met him before?
I've met Jock. Yeah.
Yeah, I never met dude.
I haven't met him, but I've been watching his videos.
I put those guys at the very top, like Jock, Seth, Fomer.
Yeah.
Them is cats. I put it like the very, very peak top.
Yeah, they're up there, man. And it's definitely respect to what they do, man. And his video popped up on my IG, I believe it was, and I watched it the other night, and I was 100% moved, man. It was just like he said everything without saying nothing, and I mean, literally dropped the mic before it even started.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what motivated me to do that alteration on my logo. I was just like, you know, being silent is just as bad as being on the other team. You know.
For real.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. We'll see how far I go.
I like
real talk. Shouts out to this community right here, man. I don't see. It ain't no nonsense like that in this community right here. Sneakerheads are usually united. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It ain't really color in this right here. This is
It's not supposed to be. It's not.
It shouldn't be, right? We kind of like like-minded people. We have interest in the same types of things, so we come together. You know what I mean? And the nonsense is left at the door. Even if it is some, usually.
Yeah.
You know. So
my thing is like this is. It's like what I tell people all the time. Like this isn't a community where you can see color. Where if you go into it, you're not gonna see politics. You're not going to see religion. You're not going to see race of somebody. all you see is we have the same common interests, and we can all talk about something for all day long.
Facts.
And
We just be geeking. That's it.
Yeah,
We geek
that's
our
it.
peers, man. We just be geeking, man.
Yeah, the only color we
So,
see is the colorway of the shoe. I'm just saying.
Facts.
That's the only colors that matter. And of
That
course,
said, though, let's get to some shoes, man.
for sure. So first thing I want to do, man, hey, my man, Keep Pushing Kicks. So if you guys are not privy or not knowing what's going on with Keep Pushing Kicks, this man has started his YouTube channel and has blown up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely big respect to you, brother. I definitely been sitting back watching you, you know what I'm saying, in the cut like a Band-Aid, you know what I'm saying? But you've been blowing up big time, man. And the thing is, he's blowing up so much he didn't even believe it.
Yeah, nah.
So I mean, I want you to speak on it, man. Speak on it. What's going on?
I mean, hey, man, it's really just a blessing to me, man. I've been doing the shoe thing since maybe 2018. I've always had a love for shoes, but in 2018 is when I was able to actually start being able to afford my hobby. And then a couple people, they was just like, man, just start a YouTube channel, and I always watch sneaker YouTube. Shout out to my bro Unbreakable. Me and my kicks. I met Me and My Kicks before I even started my YouTube channel. I forget, we was at some sneaker con. I forget which one though.
One of them joints.
And everybody was like, yeah, just start it, and I pretty much had the same mentality that most people have before they started. It's like, who wants to listen to me talk about shoes? And I just sat in front of a camera. Right, exactly.
Hey, we've all been there, bro.
Exactly. So I sat in front of the camera, did a couple videos here and there. I had a great support system. I actually had like a somewhat decent following on Instagram before I started my YouTube. So when I first started putting videos out, those guys, just gravitated towards it, and they was like, yeah, we support you. And I was blessed with a couple, good video topics, good video shoes and everything like that. And people just seem to really be very receptive of, my message and everything that I have to give. And again, man, it's just a blessing, man.
That's what's up. And you also have I just found this out that you have I guess you can say it's a podcast. You want to talk about that? Let the people know what's going on.
Well, so it's just a live stream that I've come up with off the top. It's called Lace Talk, and it's really just bringing people together. I try to grab people that I can reach, kind of like what you guys do here.
Yeah.
You grab people that you can reach and bring them, and you just sit down and let's just talk. Let's just talk about whatever. I don't have an agenda. I rarely have things written down. It's just a vibe, and it's a way for all these people that I can grab if they have YouTube channels that they can build together. They bring their supporters and I have my supporters, and somebody else brings theirs, and we all introduce ourselves to each other's group. And I mean, that's the main thing that I also wanted to happen in these YouTube things. I just wanted to grow together. YouTube isn't really like a big competition. It shouldn't be.
Sometimes it is, and for that same reason, man, y'all got way more heat than me, and I hate all y'all. I just want y'all to know that. I really want y'all.
Hey, you make a good point though. Keep Pushing Kicks. Is like when I started YouTube, I was doing the same thing. He was like, "Who the hell want to listen to me talk about shoes?" I had no idea it was a YouTube. I had no idea it was a sneaker community. Let's put it that way, because I had been collecting shoes for years, you know what I'm saying, even as a teenager. But it was crazy how I seen how some people had their groups, their cliques. I seen there was drama in it. So I just kind of set back and got in my own little lane. I was like, I have to figure out some kind of way where I get my own little lane. You know what I'm saying? So I got my own little lane and I'm in it, and it is what it is. But like as far as like my live stream, what I've started doing, it was just something that I just wanted to do to bring people together, you know what I'm saying? Just to do, talk. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, just trying to bring everybody together so we can grow together. You know what I'm saying? Grab who I can grab. You know what I'm saying? People have channels that they want to get other people on. Because I'm a small timer myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not monetized or anything like that. I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all sub up. Appreciate it. But you know what I'm saying? It's just I do it because this is what I love to do because I love sneakers. I have an affinity for sneakers, and it's just what I want to do. So I definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And you know you have a supporter in me. You know what I'm saying? Watching you just grow up so good. I was like, man, just blew up big time. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere. And the reason why how I found out about you was because I do watch Unbreakable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, Unbreakable got it. But this man that blew up, I got him. And I watch you on IG, and you just going and going and going. I was like, man, the man's on.
It is a beautiful thing to watch people grow like that. You know what I mean? I think I've been watching both of these. Well, keep pushing, like I said, since the start of it. I could say for sure. Hegotkickz, I think maybe when you was at like, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3K. I think I started watching. So it was pretty early in the game, and it's crazy to see you and the vintage skyrocketed. Both of y'all, really, you know what I mean? When I see how y'all grown, same with what's Da Vinci's partner? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hops.
I call him Bolo Young Swole. Help me out.
You talking about
you know,
Wizkid?
Fuego. Wizkid, yeah.
Okay.
That's my guy, man. I think I've been watching since he was overseas before he moved back to the States and the whole nine. So it's crazy to watch people grow, man. I was a fan of y'all before I started. The Soulmates told me go ahead and jump in it. They kind of gave me that last little push before I started the channel, and everything's organic. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really want to do it, but my girl was like, "Man, you buy all these fucking shoes, why don't you? You might as well do something." You know what I mean? I'm old. I don't go out like that. I'm at the house. I go to work, come home, handle my business. And she was like, "Do this shit." So I was like, "Okay."
Oh yeah.
Rock with it. You know what I mean?
Hegotkickz. Okay. What's up?
Got a flame Billy's hat on, G? Is it just like no team on the head?
No team. I'm blacked out today. I'm all black today.
He did say show that shirt. Your brother, he threw that up.
Bro, yeah. So these I got some. I got a bunch of them, like red, white, blue.
You got to go to the gas station to get that, boy.
No.
Hey, boy.
No. There's actually.
Hey. I'll go get it.
No,
hey, no shame in my game. I'll go in there and give me a beanie cap so quick, $10. Ain't.
No, there's actually.
You gotta add the gas. He'd be like, let me get 3 of them hats and 20 on pump 5, and then he just.
Nah, there's actually a mom and pop little shop that I get, all my little hats and stuff from. And we get a lot of our stuff from our bike club here because we get a discount. You know what I'm saying? She looks out for us for like our shirts and stuff like that. So I definitely shop with her all the time. Like she knows my whole bike club and everything. She knows us by name and everything. So definitely look out.
See, when you're real big, you get used to like copping knockoff. You know what I mean? I can't always find the certain clothing in my size, so I just have to get that one and look close to it. You know what I'm saying? Or my melon might be too big to get the new era. So I get the big era, you know, and hope that, you know, big era, just rock with it, man. I hope it, you know. The only thing I can't get no knockoff on is shoes, man. I something about it. It's funny how we so particular when it comes to that. You know what I mean? But I'll give me a T-shirt and that shit'll say Gucci on it, but it won't be Gucci.
Right.
You know what I mean? I really don't care when it comes to that, you know. But my shoes got to be on point.
My man's Hegotkickz. I met this guy last year at Dallas? Dallas Sneaker Con, and man, we chopped it up in Dallas, and I've been rocking with dude ever since, man. This is a 100 cat dude, you know what I'm saying? My man, $100,000. I really like this dude. He all right with me, you know what I'm saying? So he invited to the barbecue, so just know that.
I've been invited to the barbecue since I came out.
Yeah, for sure, facts, man. And his love for fours, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I just thought about it. So, you know, E-Money says that he's the king of fours, bro.
Yeah, I got to see competition one day, man.
He said he's the king of fours. And I actually told him, I was like, I actually mentioned your name. He was talking about, nobody has more fours than him. I'm like, I don't know, because he pretty deep.
Yeah, I think I said that too.
And so I was like, I like
that boy Forrest ain't playing with them fours.
Hey,
you say you got like 40, 54s.
We know what you got, bro. What are you missing?
Yeah,
from the four collection.
In the fours alone.
Yeah.
What like notable? It don't got to be like the trash work, but something notable that you might be missing from the fours.
Outside of the Travis Scott fours.
I got.
He got those.
No, I'm talking about the purple.
Oh,
right.
Friends and family is something else.
I'm missing the Lightnings, the Tours.
Okay. E-Money posted that today too.
What
Did you see it? Lightnings.
Oh, you posted the Lightnings?
Yeah.
Damn, we got Lightnings?
Yeah. He was talking about today's pickup. You was right, me and my kicks. He be catting like he don't got it.
Bro, he got it. He got it. Oh man, I don't know how he be getting it, Drew.
I really don't know. That might be it.
Just the Lightnings, huh?
Lightnings and the Tours.
You got DBs?
No, because I just don't want to spend. I don't want to.
Nah, who wants to spend that much money?
Which,
you know what? I seen some guy's video. His name is Beasley Garage, and he took his winterized fours, the ones that dropped last December, and he threw some like Volt laces in them. It looked damn near like the goddamn DBs, man. Just the Volt laces in it. I don't know, something about that made it look like it pop out like the DBs did, like the kryptonite on them.
There was no Superman on the tongue.
No Superman, but hey, if you put the jeans over the tongue.
Oh yeah, if you glancing, I mean, to a non-sneaker,
they supposed
they're
to
not
be
gonna know
pretend M&Ms anyways. So it was a dope hit though.
Well,
I was about to say, Hegotkickz, is there any four that like you just like, man, it's so ugly, I don't want it in my collection, or you get everything regardless?
If it's a 4, I grab it. You could make shit. You could make it a shit colorway, and I'd be like, all right,
I was gonna say when he had them tattoo fours.
Yeah, shit, he got
he
a tattoo.
He was not playing. He bought them tattoo fours. He was not playing.
He got a tattoo.
No, not the tattoo. I'm talking about the fours that had the basketballs all over them. Yes.
Hey,
he bought those. He was not playing, bro.
Hey, I have those. I got those things too, man. I like them. They were pretty dope to me. So
that's probably
one is my opinion. Yeah, you ain't gotta fuck with it.
You're right. But I knew when he got those, I was like, that guy, he loves fours, man. They can't do no wrong.
Four, if it's a 4, bro, you can't. You can honestly, like I said, you can make a shit, puke. I don't give a fuck. Like,
See? Hey, keep pushing.
And I'll buy it for real.
I was gonna say, you feel the same way about 13s?
No.
You will call out an ugly 13.
I will call out an ugly 13, man.
Hey, did you keep your cap and gowns?
I never got them.
You never got them? Two traps? No. I got them.
You got them?
13s. I got them. I had to.
The cap and gowns, like I seen them in the store and everything like that, and they, I think that's like one of the best materials that I've seen come on a 13. But I never picked them up. I'm like,
Forrest got them.
They're not for me.
I have them.
Do you sell them? You didn't sell them? Okay.
They're not back here.
Hey, I gotta keep them, man, and I want the DBs.
You want those too?
And people say they ugly as hell. I don't care. I love 13, man.
I try not to.
That is one that I would have. That I would say that's 113 that I can't do that DB 13. I'm sorry.
I think they're clean, man.
Okay.
But you know what? You're partial to 13, so you're well within your right. But
yeah, you're right.
But for me, that's just 113. I pass on. Now I've gotten other 13s. Everybody be like, hey, they trash. Why are you getting them? Whatever the case may be. Like the Chinese New Year's, everybody was like, that's trash.
Who said that to me?
I think the consensus.
Huh?
Yeah, the one with the pink on them.
Yeah.
I think the consensus is you can sit and wait on 13s, and usually you can. Usually you can sit and wait on some 13s, unless your foot is hella big, then you gotta grab them. But most of the time you can sit and wait on the 13.
It also depends on how much you pay for them. Like like with the Chinese New Year 13s, if you pay $200. Yeah, that wasn't the best purchase, but you feel me?
Yeah, thanks, guy.
When I get them for like 110, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a great purchase. I'm glad I got these in the collection,
Yeah.
So now he's throwing shade.
I hate this guy.
This the reach back king, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. people have a bigger foot.
Now you see what he's doing now? He's talking about when he get to use that swoosh account.
Yeah.
And he constantly showed Jason Terry getting his fucking ankles broken and dunked off by LeBron. Oh, let me bring that up. NBA coming back. What y'all think?
Can't
wait. As long as LeBron don't win, I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
I'm hesitant, man. I think it's kind of a wash, man. I mean, I think they bring it back because they missing that revenue and we missing something to watch. But man, it's like how can you expect these guys to, you know what I'm saying, perform like how they were?
Well, I think what they're doing is they're trying to give them 8 games like a warm up. They said the regular season will be 8 games, and then they'll start some type of brackets for. And it's weird too because it's like only a couple teams pulled out of the East and hella teams from the West. It's weird, man.
I mean, most of the teams that want to play that they're not even going to be playing anyway, we're going to be out anyway. Because remember, the season was like 80% done regardless. So most of the seeds were already set. But then you get the ones that's in the bottom, the lower seeds that's been bitching like crybabies. You know what I'm saying? They're mad because they can't get in it. And I understand their aspect because they're trying to get some type of revenue. But at the same time, you was already going to be at home anyway, bro. So catch that couch.
Fishing. I was going to be fishing with boat.
Fishing with boat. So I don't know. I really just thought the season was just going to be a wash. But I see that they're going to try to bring it back regardless. But the most interesting thing that I've been trying to peep at is how they're going to do this football. So the NFL, y'all got some stuff to really try to figure out, man, because COVID is spreading.
The thing I care about right there is Tom Brady getting the 7th. That's all I could care about. I mean, now down in Tampa, I mean, he's just like, all right, you don't want to give me nobody in New England next year or last year? Okay, I'm going to go down to Tampa and I'm going to have everybody.
Man.
If dudes get another shit,
definitely going to be interesting.
Because I still don't call him the GOAT. You know what I mean? Montana was a hell of a quarterback, so he's there. You know what I mean? He ain't trash. You know what I mean? He ain't trash.
I'm not gonna say he's trash.
I can't say he's trash, obviously, right?
Let me start.
If he go to a completely different team and win a ship, bruh, like he could take over. He can call himself wherever you want to call him at that point, man.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: I'm not a fan of Tom Brady, but I gotta respect his game.
Exactly.
The man.
I respect his game, but the only reason I don't make him a GOAT is because the league has catered to quarterbacks. You know what I mean? So you got to count that, man. It was different. His team has in facts. You know what I mean? But the league catered to quarterbacks, man. You can't do what you could do.
His team
you could fuck a quarterback up in Montana's day. You know what I mean? You could pretty much blow them up completely, and they just had to deal with it.
I'm just gonna say this, bro. Tom Brady, for the majority of his career, has had Popeyes employees as receivers.
Popeyes.
He had what?
He's had Popeyes employees as receivers for the majority of his career.
Popeyes employees.
What? Right there. But hey, the dude that took your order caught passes from Tom Brady last year. I guarantee it.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. No, hey, you got. I'll be aside. They was not giving them in no receivers, man. I mean, the thing
every year
you can be the best quarterback in the world,
different.
but if you got to have somebody to throw it to.
Here's the thing.
He didn't have nobody.
Here's the thing. Tom Brady has always done more with much less. He holds the record for most different receivers to catch a touchdown pass from him. He has, I think it's 80 different receivers. And
name people.
I got to give you that because you know what their best season was? When they had Randy Moss. That was their best season. When they had Randy Moss.
Whenever he had an all-pro, like an all-time great receiver, he set the league on fire.
Yeah, he did.
He's one of those. He was one of those ones where if he's down a touchdown or we'll just say 10 points, and there's 5 minutes left in the game, it ain't over. You know, he can have 1 minute left in the game. He can have 30 seconds left in the game, man. He's one of those ones. He's like Peyton Manning. You got the game not over till I see zeros. I'm not trying to hear it.
I'm gonna tell you a quote from the Carolina Panthers bench whenever we played them in the Super Bowl. The wide receiver came to the bench. He said, "Man, we up right now." He said, "Shut up." He said, "This game ain't over. Not with that quarterback."
It's not. It's not. It's I've seen it done by one of my daughters.
Then do you want to know what happened? We got number 2, and then
He had to come back and get it.
Number 3, and then they was like, all right, we ain't gonna worry about the receivers for a little bit, and then they was like, all right, we'll get Randy Moss.
That's real shit.
It's been a fun 20 years to be a Patriots fan, and shout out to Tom Brady for making his own destiny, his own legacy, because everybody wants to say Bill Belichick this, but Bill Belichick before Tom Brady was a failure as a coach. And then, lo and behold,
you gonna get a Buccaneers jersey?
Right.
The quarterback messiah fell to him in the 6th round, 199th pick overall. And I'll tell you, if Jesus is God's son, Tom Brady's at least his nephew.
Brady got Chris Godwin and Mike Evans now. Sheesh. The dad like.
Hey, the man got some receivers.
And Cameron Brate and Robert Gronkowski.
The boy got weapons over there.
Gronk did go there. Yeah.
Yes, he came back.
He unretired and came back. Damn.
Yes.
All for Brady.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's going to be crazy to see, man.
Hey, Tom's going to go down there and he's going to start slinging that motherfucker.
He's already slinging it right now. You know what I'm saying? Practicing with them guys. So you already know by the time they hit the field, it's going to be on.
The crazy thing is about Tom Brady is his competitive nature. Nobody's going to beat him. And it's Montana. No, Montana had the greatest wide receiver of all time for the majority of his career. That helped him.
Mm-hmm.
Having Jerry Rice on your team for the majority of your career, that ain't too bad. I'll take it. I'll take it over, a Julian Edelman, or I would take it over a Jabbar Gaffney, or who else? Jacoby Myers, who was another Kimbrel Tompkins. I would take Jerry Rice over 99% of Tom Brady's receivers had his entire career.
Hey,
Jerry's like a go-to receivers, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say that having that for the majority of his career didn't help Joe out. Like if Tom
did, but the way the defense was playing them, though, it wasn't the type of rules it was.
Hey, because if you want to say,
I'm not going to debate you on how great Tom Brady is. We know he's great. You know what I mean? I just can't give it to him yet. But if he go to another team and do it again, bro, we can't even stop saying.
I got Watson real quick. Okay, so are you trying to say that what was the coach for the 49ers? He's the all-time the West Coast offense, an offensive coach isn't one of the best coaches of all time? And then
he invented the West Coast offense.
It's Bill Walsh. Bill Walsh. My bad. Bill Walsh.
Yeah.
What is his name? Bill Walsh is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. I mean, not coaches. Bill Belichick is a defensive coach. Bill Belichick don't care about the offense. He cares about his defense.
That's facts. That's facts. I ain't even thinking of that. That's facts.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say this. Yeah, he still had to get Jerry the ball, but Tom Brady's getting guys that,
You saying he does more with less.
Chris Hogan, before he was an NFL wide receiver, was a college lacrosse player. That was one of his biggest targets in his last Super Bowl season. A lacrosse player.
We're going to have to change your name to Skip Bayless Jr. instead of
he's on it.
Hey, I have to keep my mouth closed because he ain't doing nothing but hitting me with facts. So I'm like,
the boy on top of his game, man. This boy's on top of his game.
Without Rice, that's cool. But I mean, he also again has Bill Walsh, who they went and picked up receivers that weren't as good as Jerry, but they picked up compatible receivers that are going to do what he wants. It's not like Tom Brady's going out here. He won a Super Bowl. Everybody says he has Gronk. He came back fucking 28-3 down without Gronkowski, with Danny Amendola, Julian Edelman, and Chris.
The little guys. Yeah, the little guys.
Jesus Christ! Like, all I know is Tom Brady's the GOAT. I don't give a fuck every stat that you say, everything that he does. He's been to 9 Super Bowls. 50% of his starting career doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. Fuck Joe Montana.
I mean, 6 championships, right? I mean,
6 rings.
Yeah,
He
6
got
rings,
6.
9. 6 out of 9. That's pretty goddamn good, bro.
That's like
And
Jordan.
then two of the luckiest catches in NFL history beat him, and you can't do anything about that. And see, he's even saying Walsh is the GOAT. Okay, well, if Walsh is the GOAT, then damn, I guess that really helped Joe out.
Well,
I mean, that's the creator of the West Coast offense. Damn.
You right. You right.
yeah.
God, I know so damn much about
Hey, I'm gonna have to bring you back when football season starts, bro.
I know
You got a spot back on there.
Brady, I'll give you every stat you need. I don't give a damn. I don't care.
Man.
Hey, if it's about Tom Brady or Michael Jordan, I will lose friends over that argument.
Hey, that's like the Black Lives Matter, bro. You delete people off your friends list and everything. Like you gotta go, bro.
The moment you say Tom Brady isn't the GOAT, I'm like, all right, fuck out. I'm like, get out.
Yeah, I can't give it to him yet. But he right there. I mean,
the thing is, honestly, and then last year he has Marshall Newhouse, who is a Subway turnstile. That, he might as well. He just like, damn, look at him hitting Tom. Like, Jesus Christ.
Look at the passion, y'all. Look at the passion.
Keep pushing kids. Who is your team?
It's going to be good. And the thing is, Montana wasn't the best quarterback of his era. Marino's better.
You a Bears fan?
No.
Okay.
For football,
yeah,
Saints.
You know what? So I'm gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say I really don't have a team.
Okay.
I really wasn't really into football until recently when my brothers made me start playing fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got into fantasy football, I was more intrigued by players than I was by teams.
Yep. Everybody who play fantasy love players, man.
Yeah. So that's me right there. I mean, I can agree with what he's saying about Tom Brady.
It's hard to argue.
It's hard to argue, especially with that passion.
He keep hitting me with the facts. I'm like, well, shit.
Hey, when anybody bangs on the table while making points, you just got to be like, okay.
Hey, we all gonna get unfollowed and skip. But no, it's I definitely respect that, man. I know there's a lot of people out there that just have players, you know what I'm saying? But me, my team, I know they got. Well, I won't say they just necessarily trash. The coaches was trash. Which I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, and now that we got rid of the coach. Now, but we got rid of the coach now. But now you won't even sign the quarterback. So I don't know.
I mean, once they sign the quarterback, it's gonna be over because he wants that money, and usually when you sign a quarterback that high, it's just
that one big money.
But the thing is,
big money.
My issue with that whole issue is, first of all, last year you should have got rid of Garrett 2 or 3 years ago.
Hey, I'll be right back. When I come back, I want to talk about Baruch Browns. Jordan wants.
Dak has done everything that he's supposed to do, checked all the boxes, and is at the bottom of the totem pole as far as getting paid. And you've, as a Dallas GM, you've literally paid everyone else except this man.
Yeah, no,
I'm not understanding the logic as to why. And then you go get another daggone quarterback that has a potential to start. I'm not going to say he's a backup, but he's a backup, but he has the potential to start. And because the reason why I say he has the potential to start is because you haven't signed this man to his deal. So that kind of leaves it open. And in my opinion, it's really disrespectful. So
here's my thing on that. Dak is not worth $45 million a year.
Not saying he's worth 45. Not saying that.
If anybody in the league is worth $45 million, it's the greatest quarterback of all time who has never been paid like he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
I want him to dispute you on that. Fair enough.
He always has taken discount. He's been paid $15 million a year for the past 20 years, and actually way cheaper than that at the beginning of it. Tom Brady deserves it.
I give you that. I'm not disputing it.
That he's getting over the last 2 years is making up for all the years that.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's he making at Tampa?
What's that?
Fuck yeah.
What's Brady's contract in Tampa?
It's 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 years, $60 million. And I know one thing: he'll be 43 August 6th.
I don't know how much more that table could take, man.
The table, G.
That table ain't gonna take too much more.
And he looks better than any white person in history at 43.
Hey,
he be eating right. That's why I feel his black don't crack. I tell you that.
The thing is, you got to give the man credit, and the man has gotten his money. So now all he has to do is keep doing what he's been doing. As far as like Dak, I'm not saying he's worth 45, but I mean, I'll give him like mid-30s, something like that. But the thing is, like, just get the deal done, man. I don't know. I just can't see him being there.
I just don't get what Dak is worth so much money to people. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, Dak hasn't done shit to me.
I wouldn't know about shit now. I mean,
I'm not gonna.
Okay,
Hold on. Now finna bust your little argument up. So don't get it twisted. Just think about it. If you're gonna compare it, since you're talking about Tom Brady, remember last year Dak did better than Tom Brady. If you want to run the numbers.
But Dak has Amari Cooper.
No, but nothing. We're talking about last year. You said Dak hasn't done shit. Dak's numbers were way better than Tom Brady's last year.
Tom Brady was throwing to the Lily Sissy nannies out there.
Okay, but then at the same time, Dallas didn't do shit because every time they went up a team that was above 500, they kept fucking up. And he was still doing better. And he was still doing better than Tom Brady.
Didn't we go to the playoffs?
Who? Cowboys?
The Patriots went to the playoffs.
The Patriots went to the playoffs. Cowboys didn't go. But his numbers were still better than Tom Brady.
The thing is, if he didn't have Zeke, if we would have had a running game again this year.
Hell, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, Zeke got his contract and played like shit once he got it signed. If you go back and watch the games, it's like he started running out timid. He didn't want to hit the hole like he was doing before. And he wasn't even due to get his contract signed. His contract was at the end, ended right when Dak's ended. Remember, they came out together.
Keep it at 100. Keep it at 100. Dak Prescott won me my fantasy league last year alone.
Right. Zeke still ran for 1,300 yards last year.
Yeah, but he could have ran for more. He ran like a punk ass bitch. If you go back and watch some of them games after he signed his contract, he would go to that hole and just stop. Like, come on, man. That wasn't what got you your contract. You was running over motherfuckers. Like, come on.
Punk ass bitch, huh? Okay.
Yeah, that's my team. But I'm one of those ones. I'm gonna call it like I see it. You know what I'm saying? I love my team. Don't get me wrong. But if you mess it up, you mess it up.
You have the best offensive line in what you don't now, because
not anymore. But last year we did. We had one of the best offensive lines and one of the top 5 defenses, and still didn't do shit.
And some of the best receivers. But then Tom Brady, he's got a Subway turntile on the side that it's like everybody swipe your Subway card.
I'm trying to. So you're saying Amari Cooper's better than Julian Edelman?
Oh, especially with a broken rib. Julian Edelman with a broken rib the whole second half.
Would I pick Cooper over Edelman?
I would pick Edelman over Cooper every time.
I would.
I don't know. Cooper's more of an over-the-top threat. He can do a little bit of everything. Edelman's not going to go to the top.
Cooper kind of trash, man. He kind of trash, dude.
A lot more.
I'll go with
Edelman is your workhorse. Like he's like the running back of wide receivers. Like he gets the ball so much and he does not tire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, okay, he has one person that is playing with a broken rib, and then you have Michael Gallup for the Cowboys. That's like saying okay, let's see. That's like saying if
Cooper was the Cowboys' number 1 receiver, who was number 2?
Gallup.
Yeah.
And so the Patriots' number 2 was either Chris Hogan or Amendola, right?
No,
Amendola gone.
Last year it was Julian Edelman or bust. It was everybody. It was Julian and
Neil was out, and then they tried to get Antonio Brown.
It wasn't Chris Hogan,
but that didn't work out. No, I think Chris gone.
Yeah, AB just, I don't know. Crack. I don't know
what about say? Quick interjection.
It was Julian Edelman or this.
What the-
man's clowning. Oh my goodness.
That's exactly what it was. It was Julian Edelman or nothing but garbage.
I don't know.
Quick question. Since you guys up top are the Container Store drop front kings, does any of you have a special discount that you could help your boy out with? Because I see all of y'all got the little Container Store in the back. So I just
hand sanitizer.
Aren't they 25% off right now?
Okay.
they're currently at 20, but I'm waiting for.
He's trying to get that more.
Again. You know, I'm trying to get some more.
No,
I'll hit him at 20.
I'm familiar with your channel, bro. You're waiting for that price.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I only get when it goes on sale or when I get my pop discount every month. That 20% right now is what you really want to jump on. So that's why I jump on mine because I just got some more. So when they had that 20% sale, just jump on it.
No,
anything that say 20.
Dad life. I swear to God, with the receiving core that the Patriots had in the second week of the season, if we would have fucking kept that, we would have won the Super Bowl so fucking easily. Because AB, Josh Gordon, Philip Dorsett, fucking Julian Edelman, that would have been, oh my God. But then they want to give AB just because, you know, he did what he did because he can't shut up when he gets to the Patriots. He still wants to text people. Like, come on.
Hey, we need one of them thermostat meters on the screen that show what his motherfucker get heated.
like on the Breakfast Club, we get extra mad.
Hey, I'm glad we did this. I will never argue with you again about the Patriots, bro.
Bill Belichick single-handedly ruined the whole season. And the thing is, if we would have beat the Kansas City Chiefs because we got then cheated out of him a touchdown.
Whoa, time out. Don't bring up cheating with the Patriots, bro.
Yeah,
there ain't no cheating.
Hold on. So you saying Bill Belichick fucked off last season?
Oh yeah, he did that for a fact. He did it on purpose.
I'm inclined to say AB fucked off y'all season last year.
If we
I'm gonna just go ahead and say Mahomes was just a beast.
Well,
no, boy was beasting.
We're not taking.
We should have beat them.
What I'm saying is, if what do you call it? If AB would have had his stuff together.
Oh man, sugar right now, bro.
So what I'm saying is, no, in my opinion, this is my opinion. If AB would have kept his shit together for 3 days?
He was on the team for 17 days.
No, if he'd have kept his mouth shut, he would have 3 more days. I think it was like he would have got his contract.
Because at that point it wasn't even about his mouth. They just they threw out that bullshit. What was it, rape charge or some shit?
He was texting somebody. He was texting the person.
He was texting the person that he got rape charges against or whatever. Like,
oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
I'm like, are you retarded?
Yep.
I was.
And no, BD, I didn't say the Chiefs cheated. I said that the refs blew a blatant fucking call, and Bill Belichick already threw both of his fucking challenges because N'Keal Harry's foot was 2 feet away from the out of bounds line, but the ref was like, "I'm fucking blind, out of bounds," and then called it out of bounds. And I was like, "What?" I guess
that is true.
Hey, can we bring up though them Jordan ones? I wanted to get y'all opinion, man, because to me, I think they're fire. I think they're pronounced Baroque.
You talking about the multicolored Baroque?
Man, them is fire to me. Let's call them Barack Browns. Barack.
Baracks?
Yeah, let's go with the Baracks.
Okay.
Them is fire to me, man. I don't know if you could throw a picture up on screen. Let's get the chat's opinion, man.
Let me give you.
I kind of like when, a lot of people like when Jordan 1 stayed true to classic form. But I kind of like when they step out of the box and do something a little different, like the UNC to Chicago's. What else was a fire Jordan 1? Like the Travis Scotts, of course. I even like the them Zoom ones you bought. You know what I mean? With the translucent.
The Racer Blues?
Were they called Racer Blues?
Yeah, they're
so there was
not the purple ones that dropped in December, but the ones that were more recent.
They're not purple.
I don't
they're,
like the green ones though. The green ones I don't like too much, but
they're black with the 3M. They're all 3M.
yeah, man, I think those are fire.
The race
We
blue.
can only get so many of the same damn color all the time, so I like how they freaked this pair, man. I don't know if you got a photo, but those were dope to me, man.
Are you talking about these?
Not the Dunks, but the Jordans. Yeah, if you scroll down, I think they might have some.
No, those right there. They're right to the side of them.
Yeah, them is fire to me. I don't know why. I just like different shit.
Yeah, they're interesting to say the
Yeah,
least.
I know.
He said interesting.
These are
They're interesting.
my thing is these are a pair that they definitely better come with some more laces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah.
If you just shoot these out with no more laces, I'm like, nah, they tripping. It's like they just took a whole bunch of scraps and put it together, which I get it, but at the same time, it's just like if these don't come with other laces, I don't think there's no thought process into it.
Yeah, I seen that review. He got kicked. Those are fire. I was on the fence. We talked about it last week, and I was on the fence. I was like, nah, they look like some goddamn, some ratchet 11s. But after I seen the review, you and
I'm with them.
Jay the sneaker guy, when he did the lace swap on them, those are pretty fucking clean.
My only
early plug. That's what I needed, bro.
My only fight with those is that I would
Never let that
Goat.
be known.
He went to GOAT.
Yeah, I went to GOAT.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I watched his review last night.
I'll never be able to say.
Them is cleaner than I thought. They turned out pretty damn good. Pretty damn good.
Those
I
did
can't
release
even.
overseas. I remember that now. Yeah, that's why they did.
Yeah,
I can't even knock them.
I tried to get them overseas and it sold out immediately, like worse than sneakers. Because I stayed up till like 3 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah.
How surprised was you? Because in the video you said you didn't know you was gonna like them, but you knew you was gonna like them. How surprised were you with it?
My thing is like I knew like I didn't know how I would feel about combining the Concord
The two.
red, and I was like, I really just don't know how I feel about it. And then I don't know how I felt about really like lows because I don't really wear Jordan 11 lows much. I wear Jordan 1 lows a lot, but the 11
Yeah, I seen that too. The shadow review. That's Kings. You gonna have to get them shadow lows.
Oh, they're coming.
Yeah, them is fire.
I rock with those, bro. So
I just didn't know how I would feel about it, and I was just kind of like, but then I started thinking too, and I was like, it is a mixture of two of my favorite Jordan 11s, and I was like, and it'll be a good summer shoe, so I was like, probably.
I don't think there's nothing not to like about it, because if you look at the Concords, they're not Concord until you get to the bottom of the shoe.
Right.
It's just a white and black shoe.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's not really a bad concept. I think they pulled it off great.
My only thing is I just wish it was in a high. I wanted to see it, like if I could see it in a high. Mm-hmm. Not that 11 is my favorite number one. You know what I'm saying? That's my number one silhouette. So I'm almost like he got kicked. So if 11 comes out, I'm damn near getting it. It's got to be like really, really garbage for me not to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I got the platinums. You know what I'm saying? I got the cap and gowns. I like 11s. I rock with them, but I just wanted to see that one in a high. You know what I'm saying?
The feature on that pair that kind of pulled me in was the back of the shoe. It has the 23 in red. For some reason, that just looks fire to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like the bottom soles being that translucent red, then on that stitch right there. I don't even know if it's stitched, but it just looks clean.
No,
yeah,
they don't
look
never
how that
stitch.
looks.
They don't never.
That shit just looks clean to me.
Yeah,
that's fine.
You know what? The 11 lows, the females, they stitch theirs, but they won't stitch the guys. Which is
they've been hating on us for a minute, but I'm glad the ladies is getting they do justice, but they've been kind of hating on us. Like
they've been hating.
They leave laces out. We don't get the extra laces when we should.
We don't get hang tags.
The packaging be premium and everything. They be leaving little cards in there and whatnot. So
they showing out.
Yeah, ladies, they've been doing the ladies right this year.
You said they did
You
said someone did a lace swap. What color laces did they do?
He put red laces in, but the tips had black on them. Mm-hmm. It was Jay the sneaker guy. Okay. He did the red laces in, and the tips was black, and I was like, "That's cold." Like it just looked.
You're another early guy, man. It's a lot of early guys, man. It's
him, the vintage. He got kicks. He keep pushing always.
Yeah,
I can't do early no
Flight
more.
Academy.
I'll say this about my channel. Like, my channel really got to where it is because at the beginning of my channel, I spent a shit ton of money on early stuff. Like, I spent.
So it's well deserved. Then you put in, you get what you put in. You know.
It costs.
Y'all finna get this EBT reviews over here, though.
I need some EBT.
Right? Because like that's kind of like how I got started. Like a lot of my friends always said, like I've been getting early shoots for a while, but you know it was only on stuff that I really liked. When I started YouTube, that's whenever I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get mostly everything early because I mean that'll do it. But I mean I've been buying sneakers like that forever. My friends like, you have these 3 weeks, a month early. Like,
what see they don't understand is, and it's one thing that I've realized getting into the YouTube game. It costs to get stuff early, and people not understanding that. You know what I'm saying? So when they see it early, they be like, "Hey, can you get these early? But hey, can you pay? Because I gotta pay." So if I'm getting them early, you already know you're not understanding how much this costs. You gotta pay to play, bro.
Hey, and
also,
Alan will attest to this. Alan will attest to this. There is not a, like, it doesn't matter what the sneaker is. There is not a sneaker that we can't touch. It's just, do we want to pay that price?
You got to pay to play.
You got to pay to play.
And it's like, it's not a sneaker. I don't think, and especially like, you know, we may have connections where we can get it for a better price, but it's never going to be like great.
Yeah, no, you definitely got to pay to play in this game.
Yeah. Speaking of grade school, that Travis Scott video was dope.
That is
little
dope.
baby kicks.
Oh yeah.
That was dope. That was dope.
Put the screen on Hegotkickz.
Zoom in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fire, bro.
I gotta give them their credit with that. I was on the fence, but yeah, they dope.
And I have a couple of 11 lows, and that was one of the ones that was like, as soon as I seen it, I was like, I gotta have that.
No, I was on the fence.
I'm not gonna lie, because that right there
I
is
think
clean.
part of it
Even if you put
like
black laces or red laces in them, they fire, man.
Black laces would be tight too. You're right, but for me, a lot of times it's like, okay, I have this colorway. Do I really want to spend the bread? Because I be having the budget, especially right now. The OT is getting swamped up at my hospital, so because COVID, the census went down. They don't need us as much, so I'm not getting it as frequent anyway. So I gotta weigh my options. Like I have Concords, I have breads. Do I really need that? It don't mean it won't be something I reach back and try to grab, because I do think that pair is fire, and I do think it's a place for lows, especially right now. Back in the days, I think people a little bit will be kind of like put off on 11 lows, but 11 lows to me are fire. A few of them are like, I think as time goes on, like the Barons, fire to me. Those Emerald ones, or what was it? Easter lows. Those were fire to me. There's a lot of good low 11s now. Yeah, the snake skins. There's a lot of good ones, man. That as time goes by, you kind of wish you would have grabbed them. You know what I mean? So it's a place for them, and that's definitely. I don't see them doing that to a high. I don't think they're going to do that to a high. I think they're going to keep it in the department of the lows. The lows, when it comes to colorways, we getting a lot more different looks at it. Citrus, and actually, I think that was only women, but still, you know what I mean? Yeah. They get more creative with 11 lows than they do with, the regular 11. So it's a place for them, definitely. Same thing with them Jordan 1 lows, man. I think last year it started to pick up a lot, and the return of the SB started to pick up a lot. You see this year, they like full-fledged in the game. Grab them. The colorways is dope. Grab them. I still want those CNY Jordan 1 lows too. Them motherfuckers is like, I don't know. That shit is rare as hell.
How many? You guys have a lot? You have a lot of Jordan 1 lows in your collection?
I probably got like 7 or 8, 9 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably got about the same amount.
Don't even ask me and my kicks.
Zero.
Yeah.
Can you believe this man doesn't like Jordan 1s?
He doesn't like Jordan 1s.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's rare to.
KP like
I mean,
He's not rocking with him, bro. He's not rocking.
I mean,
with him,
that's rare to find, but I can respect his decision. Yeah.
You know why I like that he doesn't though, because he always put us up on shoes that it won't even be on my radar, and I'll be like, damn, how did I miss that one?
Hey,
that's Mo for me.
As a matter of fact, since you just brought that up, he does put shoes on that are not on the
every
radar.
time.
So we have
Okay.
highly rockable. What you got for us today, me and my kicks?
Got it. Well, since the NBA season started back up and the Atlanta Hawks is like kind of got kicked out, it is officially Vince Carter's like final game he played when he played against the Nets when they stopped it due to COVID. So definitely shout out to Vince Carter. Had a 22-year career. Definitely. So I wanted to reach back to a shoe that he won the 2000 slam dunk contest in, the N1 Tai Cheese. You feel me? He
won in the slam dunk contest in those.
Yeah, and the crazy part was he was signed with Puma at the time, so like Puma was hella mad that he won the iconic contest in the shoe that wasn't theirs. I don't know how much N1 paid him to do that, but yeah, like he won the 2000 slam dunk contest in Oakland with these on the N1 Tai Cheese.
Those look colorway. A lot. Those look really similar to the pair I have.
I seen that review. Keep pushing kicks. You got the shocks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look. I can't tell you which one he wore. I don't know. It was those for sure.
He wore these definitely for sure in the contest. Like if you look at I reviewed these. If you look at my video, I show like the dunks he did in there, and he had on these shoes. Like he wasn't signed to Nike yet. He was signed to Puma at the time.
That was dope.
But what about to say? I'm about to show you this other shoe. Since he retired now, Nike is retroing one of his BB4s, and they're doing it in like a nice special Toronto Raptors color.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah, I just seen that like 2 days ago.
Yeah, pull that up. Let's check that out.
I need to get that. Vince Carter is my favorite player ever.
I'm about to say you got it up. All right. Yeah,
him is actually
and you see that little. It's like a little like line that goes right across
down the middle.
Yeah, those it's 3 like Raptor like scratch marks on the shoe. So when you hit it with
I can see them right. Right here.
Oh
yeah. So they're gonna pop.
It's like a light gray on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they they just definitely on point, and like it got like regular leather and like their little tumbled leather. So overall they definitely cold, and I might put in my bid for them. Like they have a couple other colorways of the BB4s out that's on sale. I still need to get those, but I might go for these retail like 150 or 160. But yeah, these go crazy.
For sure. Shout out to Vince Carter, man.
Definitely.
I think, man, when we think about it, man, the amazing talents that we got to grow up watching, it was a lot. Come on, man. Like, T-Mac, Vince Carter, D-Wade. We watched them come and then watched them go. Like, our era was pretty dope, man. And then we still had Jordan towards the end. Like, our childhood was pretty amazing.
Definitely. Hey, I think I'm going to have to head out because I got somewhere I got to be here in like 15 minutes.
Hey, brother, thank you for coming through, man.
Hey, I appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody, I'll make sure y'all hit up Hegotkickz, sub up to his channel. His link is down in the description below in the video. You know what I'm saying? Follow him on IG and all that.
I got one question. Are you going to join Who Has the Heat? And
next year.
The next season. Because like I know like the smaller YouTubers, they be getting in on it, but I really want to see like one of the bigger ones hop in there. I want to see you in the 4 collect. I want to see you kill somebody in a battle with just 4s. Like I just want to see you 4 bow. I just
you know what? 4s are so dope. That is possible. 4s are so dope. That is possible.
Just put it in your mind.
I'll definitely consider it if somebody's paying me enough. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but I mean, I'll definitely consider it. I might take a little talking into because my schedule is a little crazy, especially now. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Hey, man, once again, man, I appreciate you stopping through, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
When football season come through, man, we definitely going to have you on here again.
Oh, yeah. I'm going here. I'll tell everybody. I don't give a damn.
All right, bro.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right. Peace, bro. So the next section, what we got here?
Who's gonna be the table beater now?
I ain't beating the table, man.
I ain't beating the table.
Hey, man.
I think
then he came with the knowledge, though, so I'm like, well,
yeah.
Let me shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey, it's knocked out. Table is knocked out, boy. Table is out of there and sleep. All right. Mr. Hegotkickz, what you got for us, man? So we have another section on here around
First and foremost, before I acknowledge another YouTuber out here, because we like to put the spotlight on guys that we think is doing great work. But before that, I want to point out my co-host, Me and My Kicks. He did recently a video on the Be True shoes for, is it next month or this month? It's next month, right?
It's coming up this month.
Coming up.
Okay, coming up this month. Showing the whole collection, like not just one brand. So he went through Nike, Under Armour, Converse, Adidas, New Balance, and Converse, and then I think maybe one more. But really dope video. And I just wanted to bring up the fact that a lot of times people is lightweight. You know, you got to be real. You got to check your own self. People is lightweight homophobe about things, and I got the utmost respect for my guy because he always puts on for it every year. He always bring it up, talk about it. And I see it's not too many people that have come out and actually talk about these kicks, but I think they're fire. And if you check your homophobic ways at the door, man, you got to acknowledge a lot of them are pretty dope. So respect to you, brother, for doing that and showing love for another group of people, because that's what we should all be on right now. While we scream Black Lives Matter, you know, and people screaming All Lives Matter, you know, unity overall. And I think you dope for that, bro. I got a lot of respect for you for that, you know.
Definitely.
I think we all, it's fire. It's fire.
I appreciate it. I mean, like, you know, I like the fact that, you know, they be going crazy with the colorways with like the Be True collection. And then also you know, like what's crazy is on these videos, like a lot of people don't really hit me with the "oh, you gay" or type stuff like that, because you know, I mean, I got a deep voice, you know, I don't keep myself up like that, you know, like I don't be dressing all metrosexualized, but you know, they don't ever really tell me like that. But every single time I make a breast cancer awareness video or a breast cancer awareness shoe, they be like, "Oh man, I can't wear pink, that's gay," and I'm like, bro, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, we just like this for breast cancer awareness, dude.
Yeah,
like, what are you
the next time I see that in your comments, I'm going ham on them.
I just think
I'm going. So you might well get ready, bro, because you already know I support breast cancer. I even have a patch that's on my motorcycle vest. Like, I feel like that's just so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And I have people that's in the gay community. You know what I'm saying? The LBGT, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But
I really wanted to point it out because the parallels, bro. Like, if you really think about it, the parallels, like how somebody might feel slightly awkward about it. It's like, what is it for you to feel awkward about? You know, and what I mean, the parallels is like you can have somebody that's closet uncomfortable about you know, lesbian, gay, bisexual, the whole community there, right? But it's the same way when it comes to black people. It's people who are ashamed to support black people on some levels because they worried about what their family members might think or something. Don't worry about that, man. Just support people. Support people, man. And don't have, like, get rid of that stigma that make you feel strange or weird, and feel more confident in your own damn self and who you are as a person. And you could do that when you feel, you know what I mean? When you ain't got no shame about no bullshit or feeling no type of way about nothing. It's not nothing bad to be associated with one side or the other. Just love people overall, man. And you could do something like my brother pointing out, like, get some dope sneakers coming out for this set group of people, and it's fire. And then to spin off of that, I had to say that, bro. I've been meaning to say that to you for a long time because I kind of had, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of had like reservations last year when I noticed you were covering them. I was like, damn, man, I never thought, you know. But when I stopped, I'm gonna be real. When I stopped and started looking at the shoes, I'm like, damn, these are dope. Why I ain't never been on my head before to even like talk about them or cop them for somebody. Most of them I can't rock, but cop them for somebody and just talk about how dope they are. There's nothing wrong with it. You got to take how you feel in the back of your mind to put that to the background, man. It's about people. So,
Exactly.
but a spin off of that, maybe 2 episodes ago, you brought up that Kobe question,
Oh yeah,
the PE, and it's a guy by the name of Soul Society who did a review on the purple version
Okay.
PE of those. So I kind of wanted to give him a little bit of shine. He don't know. I talk to him every now and then. Sometimes he be on, sometimes he don't. But I thought it was pretty dope that he covered
Oh
it.
yeah. He fell off on YouTube,
You
but
seen it?
he used to be decent. He used to be decent. I remember him.
Yeah. If we could highlight him just a little bit, man. I don't want to show the whole video, but I thought dude did a great job on it. For the most part, he covers retro sneakers, older sneakers, and that's the era, like, really, I think is the dopest eras, high top sneakers and old school, that's when I fell in love with it. So I definitely want to highlight dude. Hopefully he gets to this question real quick. You can zoom ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to say I have those as well. Those came out for retail, just like how these yellow ones was gonna do it, but they stopped it, due to Kobe death. But I do have those, and those are definitely cold too.
When you finally do that review on the yellow pair, you got to have both in there showing them.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's a must. It's a must.
And I remember this. It was like Kobe was on the whole season. He was like, you was paying attention to see what sneaker he was gonna have on foot, because it was like he was free agent, so they were all coming at him, giving him pairs, and he was rocking some heat. I remember he had the Hirachis, the different versions of Jordans on. Unbreakable always talking about his Kobe pack that he got with the threes and
the eight,
the threes and the eights.
Cold, you know what I mean? So this was another cold pair. The yellow pair I prefer, but this pair, which is crazy because I love purple over yellow, but something about that yellow pair just looked way more fire. But these were dope. Shout out Soul Society for keeping the retros on point.
Yeah, Sneaker Society.
Sneaker Society, that's right. My bad. But I check my guy out whenever I'm alerted to his channel. The bells rocked and everything. So whenever he usually come out with something, it'd be dope. Jamal Mashburns, Old Feelers, and the Grand Hills, and I'm sure he gonna be on them Sean Kemps when they drop. Then they got a 4th of July pack coming out with, the red, white, and blue on some of the Reeboks that is about to drop. So I just wanted to highlight that cat on this episode.
That's what's up.
Those are dope.
All right. True. That was our Around the Horn. You know what I'm saying? So greatly appreciate y'all guys for pulling that up in there. Y'all make sure, that might be pretty much it for the day. Y'all make sure that you guys.
I got one more question.
What we got?
When is Keep Pushing Case? When are you gonna join the who has the heat?
Ooh,
think about it, man. Because we need. Huh?
I don't want no smoke over there, bro.
Early king.
What you mean?
Like, all you gotta do is bust out like 3 or 4 early shoes and you won, man. Like,
yeah. I keep it in the back of my head. McFly actually, he reached out to me before this season started. But I'm just focused on building my collection, man. I really don't think my collection can hang with some of those cats out there. Some of these guys are like, their collections are insane.
Yeah.
Insane, man.
I'm gonna stop you right there because the whole point of this is for new and up and coming YouTubers. Like I was in it, and the only reason I got in it, I was actually kind of drugged in it because I was on Hegotkickz Live, and then Hegotkickz said he wasn't gonna get in unless I got in it. And I rock with Hegotkickz, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I ended up in it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's for the smaller YouTubers, and that's the whole point of it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And for me, it was just having fun. It wasn't about, all that extra stuff that they had going on. I just wanted to have fun. I'd never done a sneaker battle. I buy shoes for me. It wasn't for me to battle, but it was fun and interesting. You know what I'm saying? So so keep that in mind when you know what I'm saying when you do that. I'm not saying that's a selling point, but I'm just saying just think about it.
No, I definitely.
Also,
what my problem is with it? I'm sorry.
No,
I was gonna say my problem is I don't do the drop fronts. So for me to be in a sneaker battle, I'll be hella lost. Like, hold on, y'all.
But
wouldn't
the
work
thing
out
is,
for me, man.
the thing is, you're right there with him, and there's other people that didn't have drop fronts. I mean, Authentic Ricky, he's in a wheelchair. You get what I'm saying? So, Goat, you know him, say he was on crutches, and matter of fact, DX is on crutches right now, and they're battling later on. So,
yeah,
I mean,
do not let these
goddamn.
stigmas get you, man. Because like the
Yeah.
people that come, I don't know if you ever watched the episode, but like the people that be on the show, like some of them got like hella like strong collections, some don't. But it's really the questions that can help you out.
It's the question.
Questions,
right?
It's the question.
I'm definitely gonna do season 5, so don't join for season 5 because I'm gonna win that because you know I mean we already know
I'm voting for you, bro.
But
right.
you know, but I mean you know it's something to do because also you know a lot of people want different people with different collections and you know like he got Kicks, he got all the 4s. That would be nice to have somebody with all those 4s to be able to answer the questions with those different types of 4s. You know, me with my collection, things like that. It's just it spices up the show, and then also you know it's something nice to join. Like you know I would love to you know see you in the battle, or you know I would like to battle you, you know, and see like what. You know, see if my yellow question with the toe can beat your your dunk. What's that? The chunky dunks. Like you know, I just like depends. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to. You know, it'd be a nice little.
I
battle,
wanted those so bad. Oh, I wanted those so bad. I want those so bad. As soon as I saw the picture, I was like, I'm not even a dunk fan.
Yeah.
But I wanted that damn shoe. And because I like Chunky Monkey, I like the chunky dunks, and it just it hit different with me. So when I seen it, I was like, "This is live. I need these." And
it's pretty clean, yeah.
It's a seller to me, man. It's I'm a sucker for a story. Anything like any Jordan that comes out or any shoe that has a theme or a story behind it. I'm all game for it, man. Like the Rookie of the Years, those Jordan ones. I know me and my kicks, you don't like ones, but I mean, but the Rookie of the Years are dope. They so clean to me.
Yeah, and that's a lot of times in those battles, it's about the story. It's the story behind it. It's gonna sell it. You know what I'm saying?
And that and that Jordan documentary when he had won Rookie of the Year and he had that when he had that like little brown like shirt on, I'm like. They pulled that from the Rookie of the Year ones. Like that's not even the same Brown, man. Like they be just making up stories. They just
no, but I mean, okay.
Ones, bro.
Case in point, like the tie-dye ones that's about to come out. That's only for females. Yeah. I want those shoes, but
my girl wants those
for females. But if you go and looking on IG, you see where they got the idea from his shirt. You get what I'm saying? Or like the Supreme 14s that came out. You know what I'm saying? The black ones, like they came from
the leather jacket.
They came from the leather jacket. So if the thing is about Jordan, and it's not even just Jordan. It's a lot of sneakers. If you pay attention to why they come out with certain colorways and color blockings, there's a story behind them, or there's something that they're reaching back from, or they're paying homage to, like paying homage like with LeBron 17s when he's paying homage to the infrared 6s. So when he came out with his own version, you know what I'm saying? I thought those were dope. They clean. You know what I'm saying? So everyone pays homage, and I like the fact that they do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you get someone that pays homage from another brand. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe or you know what I'm saying? Reebok.
I think wait for that too. Next year, Kobe's bro are gonna be crazy.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna be crazy.
I have a feeling, man. Next year they're gonna go in with Kobe's.
By the end of this year,
I wanted to ask though. I know pretty much what my guys is looking forward to coming up soon. What you looking forward to coming up, man? We got a lot of heat. Lot of heat.
Well, so for me, the shoe of the year was my Flints, man.
Yeah, me too, bro. I love 13.
Yeah, the Flints. That was the icing on the cake for me. Once I got those in my hand, and I got 4 pair here. I think one is sold.
See, you was doing great until you said that. Now I hate you.
Hold on. Do you got a size 11?
No. I'm saying I got 4 size 13s.
Oh.
I was thinking about keeping them all, but my wife's not going.
Hey, that's love though. That's love.
But so the Flints, that was my main focus. But now I'm looking forward to those Gym Red 14s.
Yes. I heard those were pretty dope, man.
Yeah, they look dope. I still have yet to see them in hand, but I heard great things. I'm looking forward to the Gary Payton 12s. The black and yellow ones.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see the actual images for these 11s coming out in the holiday.
Me too, man.
Right. That's where I'm at with those, man.
Hey, I already told people I'm gonna go ahead and cop them. It might be a brick, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It's the holiday 11. Ain't you just used to that?
But you're pretty much used to picking up an 11 for Christmas.
Yeah. But
even if they all suede, they were saying they were gonna be all suede. Even if it's all suede, is you rocking?
If they go all
no patent
suede,
leather.
I just don't. I don't like that.
No, I can't see it.
I don't like that.
But look, this is where I'm at with it. I'm okay. The cap and gowns, they were pretty much all suede except for the patent leather. But my thing is, if they're gonna come out with another all black, it's basically, I mean, you got the gammas, you got the cap and gowns. I have both of those, so it's like, what's the point of getting that? And this is supposed to be an anniversary edition, so they need to come up with something better than these damn Photoshops that they have right now. Because right now the Photoshops, and I love 11s. My word is a no. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm like you, KP. I'm like, can we get some? Can we get a teaser? Put a worm on a hook, something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Give me something.
Yeah, man. If it's all suede, I don't know. You said you got the platinums, right?
Yeah, I have the platinums too.
They didn't come in my size.
And they still DS. I had the platinums and they still DS. So
I wanted them though.
Yeah.
I wasn't tripping. I just feel like it's hella casual. It looks smooth. The silhouette itself, and I was telling them it kind of reminds me of well, it can't remind me, but the 500 high, in my opinion, kind of looks like the silhouette of the 11. I know that sounds weird.
You talking about that Yeezy?
Suede, yeah, if it's suede all the way around, I feel like that 11 will look like a 500 high to a degree.
If they do that, I already passed on that. I pass on the 500 high because I just didn't like the way it looked.
I want it. Hopefully, I can get it. I want it.
I'm out. I'm out of there on that one.
I'm walking around looking real weird. Also, I want to bring up those PSG 4s. Though I love that color with that.
Now those. I forgot to ask my man. He got kicks about that. Fire. Now those PSG 4s.
He getting them. We already know he getting them.
I know he getting them.
Yeah.
But I'm on those. I am definitely on those.
Yeah,
I definitely on those. Them they are clean as crap. Like, and if I can get them early, I'm gonna get them early because I did the PSG 6s. I got early last year, and if I can get them early, I'm definitely gonna do it.
You got those, and you got it was an 8 that came out. It looked like a multicolor on the back of the 8. Remember that?
Oh, the K54.
Yeah, you picked those up too.
Okay,
fire too.
Yeah, I try to get stuff early, man, but the way I do stuff early is like, I'm on a budget. So if I know that I'm going to be getting something next week or the next 2 weeks, I try not to get nothing early. You know what I'm saying? Early.
Oh,
sure, I ain't on a budget. What you mean?
Oh, but budget of 1,000. If it's 1,000 or more, then I can't get it. But if it's 1,000 or less, just throw it on the card, right?
Yeah, as long as it come with more than one shoe.
Hey, well, you know what? I knew I was forgetting something. These grape 5s.
Yeah. Big facts.
I'm a purple lover, man. So off top those, and to be honest, I just watched me and my kicks review of the Michigan 5s from last year. The quality on them was great. I feel like those grapes, and I feel like the Oregons is gonna have that similar quality. It might be one of those pairs that sit for a second because people sleeping, but
I'm not
gonna
gonna lie.
Talk about quality on a 5.
Them prices make
they
me
had dope
hit.
quality, man.
Yeah. Some of the prices
sometimes too. Yeah, you're right.
That's another thing that makes you want to sit. I mean, that 225, that 250, sometimes it be scaring me.
Yeah. I was thinking, do you think that Jordan Brand has like a different pack going on in the background because like the Michigan inspires, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The organs that are coming out, they are basically a green version.
Exactly.
Read the inside tag.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
Elevate.
It don't say inspired though. It say elevate. Yeah, which is basically the same thing.
This could be like some type of like a motivational type of pack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Related to these colleges. It was just interesting to me. I'm like, I'm wondering where they're going with that. Like
if so, what's some colorways from some colleges you would like to see?
University of Oklahoma,
I mean, yeah, we could go with we
Florida.
could go Georgetown, the Georgetown Oilers.
Georgetown will be fire.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Really, you know what? If we're gonna go there, you might as well do.
Matter of fact, I would want it predominantly gray with blue hits.
Yeah.
Give me that. Give me that.
I say do all the colleges like a Carolina blue.
I would do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Powder.
A powder blue suede.
Yeah.
5.
Oh yeah.
That would go
That'd
stupid.
be fire. Yeah.
That would go stupid. I mean, of course, Michigan, but the
Michigan.
Michigan.
Got that.
What I'm saying, do it in blue.
Nah, I'm good.
That's too much. That's too much, man.
You could probably just find
I'm
give it to me.
I'm different. As far as
give it out,
I would do. So wait a minute. So we have Michigan.
They can
USC,
hit all kind of
Oklahoma.
different colleges, bro. To be honest,
I'm gonna tell you one. That'll be off the chain. Florida Gators.
The Gators will be cold.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing with the Ducks too. They didn't even go crazy. Like Ducks, the way they do the jerseys, they be having that weird 3M pop on it or reflective. Yeah. Like they could have did a whole bunch of craziness with a Duck colorway.
Yeah.
Or, like a neon yellow, different. How they be doing. But I guess the Amarillo, that was like yellow already. But Ducks could have went way more crazy.
Yeah.
Fire shoot. Hey,
they would have left a little like homage to the college, instead of just the colorway. But I understand there's rights and everything like that. Like with the Michigan 12s that we got, they actually had the M on it, which was dope.
I don't like that.
You don't like the M?
I feel like it. Like when I get ready to put that shoe on, I'm limited to what I can wear with it because it says Michigan down on the bottom. So it's like,
I mean,
but like this hat right here,
but you got so many pairs. What does it
with
matter?
Them Amarillos.
You had so many pairs. What does it matter? No, what I'm saying is people like us that have collections. If you got more than 10 pairs in your damn collection, so you can stop all the cap. We're looking in the background. I'm not trying to hear that shit. What I'm saying is, if they come out with a specific shoe, with the M on it, so what? So that means you rock that shoe when you rock some Michigan gear.
Because like this, I literally have one shoe that has yellow and navy. One.
Yeah.
So
that's it. I don't want to have to wear Michigan all the time. Not that I'm hating on Michigan either. Yeah. But I want to wear Michigan. I might want to wear Indiana Pacers. I might want to wear this Warriors hat. I feel
what he's saying.
You feel me? I might want to do the Cal Bears.
Yeah. It's like wearing Adidas pants with Jordan shoes.
Yeah, same for them UNC things that came out.
Hold on. I know y'all see people do that. That irritates my soul. You see people with different brands on that. Yeah. Am I the only one that's a pet peeve?
I hate it.
Most of the time I don't sweat them because they could be just going somewhere real quick.
I don't give a damn. Stop that shit.
He said, nah, don't do it.
Nah, you gotta have better respect for yourself, man.
Thank you. Like, come on, bro.
Well, I was getting
you got a whole Adidas outfit on with some Jordans. What the fuck are you doing?
When I was getting my master's, man, I was back in college, and they was definitely doing that, man. I remember one time when the Royals came out, this dude, he had on the Royal ones, and then he had on, like, some Adidas pants, and I was just walked up to him, like, hey, bro, those Adidas pants? He was like, yeah. I was like, why you wear that? He was like, man, that's the style. I'm like, I took my head and walked off, G. Like,
no, it's not.
Crazy.
I pulled the dude to the side on the bus when I used to ride the bus. I was like, hey, bro, come here. Hey, don't do that shit, man. What is wrong with you?
Ever.
You got on Adidas stripes with Jordans on. What is going on, man?
That's like a Jordan video. He's like, stop it. You need help.
Exactly.
You got on a Puma shirt with some Reebok shorts. Come on,
I'm surprised Jordan ain't still out there. He needs to make some pants like that because, like, low key, those Adidas pants is on point. Like, I mean, because it's like one exact like pair they be wearing. It's the little like soccer pants. Them joints on point. Like, I got a couple pairs of those.
I get out there. But if I got on if I put on some Adidas, I got on the Adidas gear or at least an Adidas shirt.
Yeah.
If I put on some Pumas, the same way, like whatever shoes I got on, the shirt at least gonna match it. I might have on some different shorts. You know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we're not finna do that. That is just so disrespectful.
I mean, so let me ask you this, and this probably the kicker right here. Does that mean you can't wear Under Armour at all? Because Under Armour
weird. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Under Armour.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't own any Under Armour shoes.
I don't.
If I was wearing an Under Armour fitter, I can't say I wouldn't rock a different pair of shoes with them.
I will say this: if I had Under Armour, there were some Under Armours I was trying to get. I was trying to get those Steph Curry. What is the what the hell's that damn candy? The green and the pink ones, whatever the heck those were.
Oh, you talking about the ones that just came out, the Sour Patch.
Sour Patch. I was trying to get both of those. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't grab them in my size because those were dope to me. I like loud colors and those pop to me. Yeah. So
I'm not opposed to them. You know, I've seen some clean Under Armour shoes. I just don't have none. You know
I don't think I would ever have Under Armour shoes in my collection, but the Dwayne The Rock Johnson, his brand, his
they were pretty dope, yeah.
That he has with Under Armour. Look, he got some right there.
He got them, yeah.
These Under Armour Curry 1 Luxe Edition. This
they look like the Rocks.
They do look like those, but this leather on here is crazy. Like it's like they killed the actual cow to actually make shoes, man.
I will say this: those are clean as hell.
Yeah.
With the gum,
I'm not that gum and that interior. I'm not gonna cap that. That is clean as crap, bro.
These go crazy.
But I don't have any Under Armour, so But if I
I'm not opposed to it though.
I'm not opposed to it. I would get those or those Sour Patch ones. I would say that.
I mean, the Sour Patch ones. I mean, the resale ain't too high on those, is it?
I don't know. I haven't even once they because I tried to get them in the store. So once they didn't have my size, I went to other stuff, and I haven't even thought about it until now at this moment. So it may be one thing. You know, you're the reach back king. Why don't you find that for me? You got me.
I'm about to say hit up Google. I'm just be able to get them for the low, man. The Curry 7s ain't sell out at all.
Yeah, if you can get them for the low, you already know if it's for the low, it's a go-go.
It's a go.
What about keep pushing in Milwaukee they have Midway Sneakers Exchange. It's like a sneaker event or convention.
That's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow. Yeah, did you hear about it? You might check it out.
I heard about it today, and tomorrow I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Or I would have tried and made that trip. Are you going?
I heard about it yesterday too, and I was like, I don't know, man. You know, we got the COVID going on.
Yeah,
you feel me?
That's the other thing too, man. I was I've been talking to some other guys, and they like, yo, so when SneakerCon opens, like, are we going? You know, and it's like, I don't know. You know,
it depends on when it opens.
That's what I'm saying. Because I wanted to go to the one in Ohio, Cleveland, but of course it got canceled or postponed or whatever.
I think that shit hella funny. It was like, is we going?
Right.
I mean, the thing is, you got to understand, like, when they open it, and like I said, it all depends on when they're going. So, like, right now, we're at June? And then if they say, okay, SneakerCon is going to be open in December, there's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? That we could pay that. But if they say, okay, SneakerCon going down next month, nah, bro, you can cut that.
It could be next month, December, I don't care. As soon as they got a vaccine and they test it on y'all and I see it work, after that, we can go. You know what I mean?
I'm a firm believer. When the government open up, then I feel like it's okay.
Then it's open. Yeah. I don't. It's just gonna be a weird feeling, you know, because like, you know, and I just feel like even before I even got to this point in YouTube, people were still coming up to me and they were, you know, shaking my hand and want to take pictures and everything like that. And it's like I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I want to be comfortable doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to side eye everybody.
Yeah,
you know?
Right.
And we all got masks on and everything like that. So it's like, I don't know. I hate wearing.
It's definitely not gonna be the same.
Yeah.
I've never been to a SneakerCon before, but it looked like it's hot. So imagine with a mask on too, walking around hot as fuck. I don't know.
It depends on the venue.
Dallas was
it depends on it. Yeah. I mean, Dallas was just hot because Texas is hot. That's just
Atlanta wasn't hot though.
Atlanta was just raining like hell.
Yeah. I went to DC. DC was cool. And then I went to Chicago, which wasn't really Chicago. It was Schaumburg, but we ain't gonna mention that. I think it was pretty decent in there, right?
It was around the winter time, so it was like we had on jackets and stuff. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so
I mean, you over there in California, so you know 80 degrees is hot to you.
Well, today is like a rare day. It's actually kind of cool outside, man. It's the wind is blowing hella hard. Our weather is like bipolar, man. Like 2 days ago, it was 165. It was 105 2 days ago.
Where?
2 days before that, it rained. Right where I'm at in Stockton. 2 days before that, it rained.
It was 100.
Today, it's like
it was 100 in
gotta
California.
Be 105.
Oh, I know y'all was crying like babies
That day, but like that's my point. My point. The next day it'll be bipolar, and it's like it's raining. And you're like, what the fuck is? You know what I mean? Like you can't get a grasp on it. And today I woke up, the wind was blowing heavy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I put a hoodie on.
Hey, but y'all being in those hot states, what's cold to y'all?
to California.
Like
well,
you
me,
in Texas, like what's cold to y'all? What's a cold temperature?
Well, it's hard for me to say because I moved around. So I just stayed in Chicago, Michigan, Iowa. So cold to me is not cold. So, but when I say it's cold, it probably had to be like low 30s for me. But other people around, because our weather's bipolar too. I've seen it where it rain, the sun will come out and it'll snow in the same damn day. Literally. Texas is bipolar for real. So for cold,
30 degrees,
for me,
30 is definitely cold. 50, 40, that's cold to me.
But you got to understand something about, like I'm in Austin, you got to understand, like with our weather, when you guys are having cold weather in the Midwest or whatever, our cold season doesn't really get cold until February. So like in December and January, you subject to be wearing shorts.
Yeah.
Or you wearing jeans or in a shirt. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
our
saying.
cold weather doesn't hit till like 2 weeks in the middle of February. That's when it get like a real cold snap. And then after that, shoot, it's spring. We here. We good.
I got you. Yeah, like for me and like because I've been here my whole life, born and raised. And it might be the half of my white side kicking in, but like 45, 50 degrees, I'm still outside hooping in tank top and shorts. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way we are. You know what I'm saying? We good with that. You'll have on some jeans and a t-shirt and you good.
You just acclimated to it. If that's been your whole life, so that's not going to be cold to you.
No, because some of my black family members, they be like, dude, you crazy. It's cold as hell. And you out here in shorts and tank top. I'm like, no, I'm fine.
Yeah. I do it all the time. At the most, I might have a hoodie or something on, depending if they wind hawking. Because if they wind hawk, you're gonna respect it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I learned about that wind when I stayed in Chicago.
That's that Gucci Mane.
No, that wind is disrespectful.
you need a jacket made in Chicago to survive that Chicago
exactly. Because like if I took a jacket and I bought it out of the store here and take it to Chicago, that wind gonna be so disrespectful. Take this shit off. Take this shit off. What is wrong with you? But yeah, it's a different way. I mean, I like it. You know what I'm saying? But I know when I went to California, when we had the heat wave back in, I want to say 2012, something like that. We had a heat wave where we had probably like 4 months of 100 plus.
Yeah,
I went to we was bad, and I went to California for like 3 weeks.
It'll whoop your head sometime.
And the weather was up to like 80, and they was like, "Oh my God, it's hot." And I'm like, "Shoot, it feels good. 80 is good."
80's all right. 80's all right.
Yeah, but most of California is going to cry about it.
When we get triple digits, man, it's like it's nothing you can do. You can walk around the joint butt ass naked. It's really nothing, bro. You just hot.
We do it all the time. I mean, we get triple digits all the time.
I know Texas get there too because the humidity, but
it's
crazy.
That's exactly what happens because our humidity is off the chain.
Definitely.
Yep.
Where we going next?
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it.
Don't do it. That's already over with. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up, man.
Wrap that shit up.
What I will do. That's my cue, man. That's my man. You're gonna get me on point. But you know what I'm saying? Like I say, everybody, I'd like to give a shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I say, everybody's link is in the description. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you guys go check out 313's Retro Queens channel for the sneaker battle that will be going down today at 7:30 Central. So I don't know where you guys are at, but I know it's 7:30 Central.
Who's on today?
BX and
Go Easy. We gotta show up for that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna show up. It's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real juicy today. know what I'm saying?
Congrats, What the Snickers, because he won last week. Congrats.
Yeah.
Yes, congrats to you, man. My man with the sneakers.
I
Appreciate you
missed
for
it
pulling
too. I
up, my
should have been
man.
in there for him.
So before we get out of here, I'm gonna have y'all shout out y'all channel, y'all info and stuff, man, so everybody can tune in.
All right, man. It's your favorite YouTuber, me and my kicks at MENMYKICKZ on all forms of social media. Make sure you check me out, man. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel,
what are you doing?
What are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button. Takes nothing but a couple seconds, and you'll be notified of when I drop future videos. Got the most diverse collection on YouTube, so definitely rock with your boy.
You should clip that and just add that into your video.
Commercial.
It's more aggressive.
Promo right there.
Yeah, it's more aggressive.
I usually say it when I watch his videos anyway. So
yeah.
To my kids, they be like, "What I do?
Right?
Like, what are you doing? What I do, Dad?
I ain't do it. It wasn't me."
It's your boy Hegotkickz, the biggest shoe in the game, the YouTube rookie. I'm gonna be a rookie for a long time because I take my time with this, but it's organic. I like to make one shot, one take. Aliens call me. Somebody calling me. Hold on.
Your mic went off. Your mic went down.
Yeah, somebody was calling me.
Okay.
So I had to cancel their ass. But the YouTube rookie, man, glad to have Keep Pushing Kicks on. I've been watching this channel since its conception. I think the first thing he had us do was just follow you on IG, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So that was where I first started peeping out Alan and Keep Pushing. So and he got kicks. He was on here, man. I've been watching him for a long time as well. Like I said, I was fans of you guys from early on before I even started a YouTube channel. So I'm thankful to be on this platform, my brothers. They pulling me all the way here. I'm only at 300 subs, something like that. So I'm soaking up all the game. I appreciate everybody in the chat as well. All the people come out and support us. We don't get too many people. I think people watch it late, But I appreciate all y'all, man. Don't forget what's going on in the world. Unity is the way to go. But we definitely got to show them we ain't playing. So, I hope something positive comes out of all of this. And other than that, I'll catch you on the next one.
All right, and yeah, guys, it's your boy Keep Pushing Kicks, man. Once again, thank you so much to the panel right here for inviting me on, man. Like I said, I'm surprised that you guys even like hearing me, man. In my head, I'm still not even, a big deal at all. So it's a blessing, and it's very humbling to, come on here and, speak to your audience and everything like that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you can, go ahead and look up my YouTube and my Instagram, Keep Pushing Kicks. I don't beg for likes. I don't beg for subs. I just say, check me out. If you see something that you like, then, just give me a chance to entertain you. And, if you hit that subscribe button and that like button, that's a plus for me, man. And like I say, at the end of all my videos, man, no matter what you're going through, no matter what we're going through right now, the whole world going through it, man, but we just got to keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Gotta keep pushing. So once again, man, appreciate you and Hegotkickz for pulling up. I appreciate everybody, pulling up, checking me out. Shout out to the chat once again. Hey, it's another episode down, man. Until next week. See y'all guys later.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace. Be out.
Peace.